Jaylen Fryberg, a 15-year-old from Marysville, Washington, was a popular student and a star athlete. He was well-liked by his peers, a homecoming prince, and was seen as a future leader in his Tulalip tribe. However, beneath his confident exterior, Jaylen was struggling with emotional turmoil that would ultimately lead to a devastating act of violence. Jaylen had a seemingly normal and happy life. He came from a close-knit Native American family, was active in his community, and enjoyed hunting and fishing. However, in the months leading up to the shooting, those closest to him began to notice changes in his behavior. His social media posts began to take on a darker tone, often referencing heartbreak, betrayal, and sadness. One of the key factors that appeared to contribute to Jaylen's emotional distress was a painful breakup. He had been in a relationship with a girl he deeply cared about, but the relationship ended, leaving him heartbroken. To make matters worse, his former girlfriend started dating one of his close friends, which intensified his feelings of anger and betrayal. In addition to his personal struggles, Jaylen had also been suspended from school shortly before the shooting for a physical altercation, further alienating him from his peers. On October 24, 2014, Jaylen invited several of his closest friends and family members to lunch in the cafeteria at Marysville-Pilchuck High School. What seemed like a friendly gathering soon turned into a nightmare. As his friends sat together, Jaylen suddenly pulled out a .40 caliber Beretta handgun and opened fire. He shot 5 students at point-blank range, killing 4 of them and seriously injuring another. As the cafeteria erupted into chaos, Jaylen then turned the gun on himself and died at the scene. The tragedy sent shockwaves through the community, leaving many in disbelief. One of the most unsettling aspects of the shooting was that Jaylen's victims were not random classmates, but his own close friends and relatives. Many struggled to understand why someone who was so beloved would commit such an act of violence against those he cared about most. An investigation into the shooting revealed that the handgun Jaylen used had been illegally purchased by his father. As a result, his father was later convicted of federal firearms violations and sentenced to prison for his role in the unlawful possession of the gun. In the aftermath of the shooting, many experts pointed to a combination of untreated mental health issues, the intense pressures of adolescence, and easy access to firearms as contributing factors. Jaylen's case highlighted the importance of addressing emotional distress in young people before it escalates into violence. It also sparked discussions within the Tulalip community about the need for increased mental health awareness and support for young people dealing with emotional and social struggles. The Marysville-Pilchuck High School shooting remains one of the most tragic school shootings in recent history.